ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Inside give now from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. The shotgun handoff here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Sims. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He hands it off from the gun. Has the 1st down and more. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass. But, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. That's caught. It's Jennings. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes a tackle and picks up nice yards.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Longhorns look to keep this drive moving.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Second down and goal upcoming. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Touchdown, Texas! They strike first in this national title bout. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution, the championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Adams. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and a good execution.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the +42.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Grab near the sticks. It's Gilbert. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's second down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They'll stop it for short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nowhere to run. Getting set. Here's second down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Single back. Takes the handoff. Breaks free. First down. Looking for more now. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, just a beautiful hole here opened up by this offensive line. And, Chris, the more I watch this Texas running back, the more I'm starting to really appreciate things like his vision and instincts as a ball carrier. You know he's got that combination of power and speed. If you start to watch him run this football, you can see why defensive coordinators around the country are very nervous when they have to go up against him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. They'll toss it to the right side. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that night.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
And they'll set up for the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Notre Dame offense back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Some hard running there through a tackle. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off. Gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. He's got room to run. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Hand off to the back. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Texas. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Drew.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Sneaks a quick throw. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
That's a big 1st down for this offense. It's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense.
Going for a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Wow, great job of the defense coming up with the interception. If you look at it from an offensive perspective, it's 3rd and long. Why not take a chance downfield? You might get a pass interference call. Maybe you come up with a completion. In this case, it is intercepted, but at least it's downfield, almost like a punt there on 3rd and long.
Get some space around the 30. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
On the run here. Let's it go. That's caught. It's Sims. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And there's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The receiver grabs it, and we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Grab behind the line. It's Sims. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for the passing game.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Attack on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball.
221 wing, 221 wing.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Important second down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these third downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on fourth down?
He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
The sure hands. It's Jennings. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Longhorns will try to keep this drive moving. QB decides to keep it here. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking.
Oh, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
BET is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Gives it to the back. That's good for a first down near the 40. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. He's looking to throw. Looking for his back. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. What a catch!
Good catch just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He got it. The field goal's good. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Turner trying to create good field position. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking Texas. It's Warren. But they've got him behind the line. It's a tackle for loss to wrap up the third quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hope for. Let's review how we got here. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. The short completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
The Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. Pounding away with the run game. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Movement here from the tight end. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Looks right for a quick completion. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Quarterback hammered after the throw. That's an obvious 15-yard penalty. So the offense now set up 1st and goal after a critical roughing the passer penalty. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll give it to the back. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. QB keeper all the way. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me,